A Secret Society of Good Guys on Project Cheney. Friday nights at
I
midnight,
think the one that
only
we
on
see, the
YouTube.
knife dance one, it's one of the Britneys. I don't know if it's the Britney, but I also think that if you imagine Britney's almost like this rare bottle of champagne.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily the best analogy because like those get better as they age, but imagine if it's just like this ultra rare fruit that only grows once every 1,000 years, and the elite want to get a chance to just get a taste of that and maybe put it into like epigenetically put it into their own sort of body and hopefully pass it on. But it's mind blowing when we talk about this secret, extermination of her kid that she had at home, because what do the elite really love doing? They love getting those stem cells and using
Mhm.
it for all sorts of weird and interesting things, right? It's still at the forefront of technology. The stem cells are, at least.
Mhm.
So now imagine you can take someone that has this very unique spark that comes around every, once in a lifetime for anybody, and you've got a chance not only to get access to like their essence, but you could even get like the stem cells. And if you really did want to make a clone, that's probably the best place that you could
Yep.
start with, is getting those stem cells, and then you can kind of like shape and craft the ones that you want. You can kind of mass produce it, maybe get that Coca-Cola bottle shape just right. And the original, you got to take the cocaine out of it at a certain point, and then it's going to become the mass produced version. So, I mean, in my wildest back of my mind, they absolutely have, Britney on tap in the archives. They can just kind of like
Mhm.
pull it out, and they've got it when they need it. And I really do think that the elites are absolutely fascinated with these kind of, like the Lady Gagas, and like why exactly are the Podestas and the Abramoviches kind of like hanging out with celebrities? Like what do they care about Megan Fox and all of these sort of like non-interesting characters, I guess. And I think that's it. They want to be able to tap in. They're like they've got all the money, all the resources and everything, but they're boring and they're bored. But they see someone like Brittany that can just be fascinating and fascinated and come from nothing, and like there's something there, right? Like there's a part of the spark there that they were missing, and they're just trying to tap into it. So
Every Friday night at midnight on YouTube, only at Project Cheney.